The state of California has been slashing funds on all types of programs, including the education system, from elementary schools to universities. Administrators say less funding means increased class sizes and fewer teachers for state's community colleges. Here's CCN's TK Trinidad live with more on this story. TK, we've been hearing about all these cuts and how it's affecting the students for a while.
Yeah, there's been a lot of budget cuts to the whole state of California through elementary schools, high schools, and higher education. Pasadena City College students have been protesting cuts to classes just before the start of the spring semester. Former state senator and now California Community College Chancellor Jack Scott was on hand to tell students what's happening in the schools and let them know some actions he says they can take since more cuts are still expected. Support staff layoffs point to trouble in the California Community College system. Class cuts are also making it difficult for some students to transfer to four-year universities. California Community College Chancellor Jack Scott assessed the situation during a visit to Pasadena City College.
Unfortunately, the state of California has not fully recognized and appreciated what higher education is doing. Corrections now takes 10% of the state budget. That's more than we spend on the University of California and California State University combined.
PCC officials say the cuts have forced the college to dip into its reserves over the past 5 years, paying $13 million for unfunded classes. Some PCC students, like Daniela Rueda, says the cuts are a burden.
I'm certainly not comfortable with the current situation.
Pasadena City College officials say in the 2011-2012 school year, the state of California has cut college funding by more than $11 million, which resulted in 45 class sections being cut this spring semester.
So far, we've done a good job to mitigate the effects of the budget cuts, just until recently, and recently this semester is when we actually started seeing the cuts.
Community college officials say the 112 California community colleges have 2.6 million students but offer 20% fewer courses than last year. While not everyone is in favor of more taxes, Scott tells people to talk to legislators and vote for an upcoming tax initiative on the November ballot.
It's estimated that it will give $300 to $400 million extra to community colleges if it passes, that there will be an additional cut of $280 million if it doesn't pass.
Rueda says she considers herself a strong education advocate because she says education is important. She wonders now, though, whether she'll find a job after graduation.
I'm not 100% confident on my chances on the workforce.
Don't give up, because your education is your key to mobility.
Scott says the state of California has cut funding to community colleges for the past few years. In fact, he says in the 2007-2008 school year, the state provided colleges with nearly $1 million. The next year, it received about $88 million in revenues and has been cut more and more since then. Also, last week, California State University said it might not be accepting students for spring 2013. That move will affect about 16,000, especially community college transfers. Scott says that people can make a difference by demanding a change from their legislators. He says the November vote on raising taxes will be key for the whole education system.